Hello, butterflies. I hope you're having the best day. I have been on an adventure, an unexpected adventure, though not unpleasant, just odd, I guess. I don't know. So I like to really plan what I'm doing for my days, especially in the summertime when I have a lot more control over how I choose to spend my time, and that is like the best gift ever. That should be a gift we give ourselves as often as we possibly can. Um, and I'm a rebel personality, which means I'm not really huge on rules. I don't like budgets. I don't want you to tell me I have to be somewhere at a certain time and I can't leave till a certain time. And anyway, I'm I have adjusted to a lot of things that are part of being a human in this reality that I'm in. But I have also resisted a lot of things that felt really unnecessary to me. And the older I get, the more I'm like, oh, I wasn't wrong to do that. Like growing up when I was in high school, this is a whole nother trail, but just to say, like when I was in high school, I felt like I didn't have a group, a quote unquote clique that I was comfortable in. I wasn't an athlete per se or at all. I wasn't like a super smart, like uber intelligent honors student kind of kid. I wasn't the cheerleader type. I wasn't like the go out to the smoking court and just hang out and I don't know, all those. I liked kids in all the different groups. I just never felt like I fit into one comfortably. And I didn't really love school. I didn't hate it necessarily. I just never really kind of got what it was all about. There's so many people that I went to high school with that I felt like after high school, maybe things didn't necessarily get incrementally better because when they were in high school, that was like the pinnacle. They were the most popular one, or they had the best grades. They were uh, the one that valedictorian. That's the word I was looking for. See, there you go. And I'm sure there are lots of valedictorians out there that are super happy and know themselves very well. Blah blah blah. I'm talking about the stereotypes in high school, where my perception was that these folks had it all. And then after high school, maybe they're a small fish in a much bigger pond. And that is an adjustment that I never had to necessarily make because I was just a fish swimming along at my own pace all along. But it wasn't until I got older, just in the last decade or so, that I realized that swimming at my own pace, in my own way, in my own little place in the water, it is so healthy. I digress. Today, I went to have a coffee in a little town about 30 minutes from here. Got a lot done. I got in a flow. I got an iced latte. It was delicious, really delicious. And then I thought, I'm going to go to Lowe's Home Improvement and look at bathroom fixtures and just get some ideas and roam around and look at paint colors. And so I did that, and I actually kind of enjoyed it. Can't remember the last time I voluntarily went into a place like that, a big box store. But it was great. And then I went to a little produce stand and found a nice plant for my daughter who's just moved into her own place. And I just rambled. And I didn't worry about, ironically, like, oh, I want to be in charge of my own time. But right now I'm not because I'm doing this other thing, which I didn't necessarily plan on. I don't know if any of this is making sense, but sometimes you just have to let yourself let go of the expectation that you've set for yourself on that day. Maybe it's just me. And lean into the mundane. lean into the mundane, because sometimes we have to do things that are fairly mundane because they have to get done. So perhaps, maybe, if we lean into those mundane things as a sort of meditation or as a sort of, like diversion, things could be worse than looking at bathroom fixtures. Yeah, that's not a bad thing to do. Could I be sitting on my porch watching butterflies? Yes, but that's not where I was. And so make the best of where you are when you can, when it's appropriate. And if you're somewhere that you super don't want to be and it's making you feel anxious or angry or frustrated or just out of alignment, try to center yourself. Take a couple of really deep diaphragmatic breaths and close your eyes if you're able to. And just think of a place that makes you feel calm. Think of a person that makes you feel calm. And what would that person say to you in this moment? Hear that. Hear that in your mind, in your head. And see if that doesn't help you a little bit. Anyway, here's the good news. You are already enough. No matter what, start from here. Don't wait until you change this thing or that thing or add this thing or take this thing away before you feel like, okay, now I can start building into the person I truly wish to be. You already are divinely made. You're here for a purpose. God wants to guide you, guide your path, and just go out and be that vessel of love and light, because I know that you have whatever it is that's unique to you to give to this world. You have a story. Everybody has their own story. None of us are the same. Some of us are similar, but we're not the same. Not at all. And no one's ever, ever, ever been like you before, and there'll never be anyone like you ever, ever, ever again. So, hear me now and listen to me later. You are enough. You are a magical being of light. And I know that's true. So when you get up in the morning, say to yourself in that mirror, hello, I love you. I think you're amazing. And if it feels silly to do that, maybe keep trying. And after a few times, maybe you'll really start to believe it, because it's true. And I'll believe it for you until you decide that it's absolutely true that you're amazing and miraculous. And I think, you have great, great things ahead of you. And I will talk to you later. Bye.